Smile.
Okay, are we on?
Yeah.
We're on. Okay, this is Kellogg in clean with her toe socks on, and I took a shower, which is amazing, on the morning of my 69th birthday, September 20th, 2020, and I am going to go put on a wedding dress, which I bought because when I got married 40 something years ago, I just went into J.C. Penney and picked out a dress and said, okay, fine. And I wanted to feel beautiful. And I realized in putting on this dress that I finally see what everybody else saw in me, but I saw it in a mirror in this dress. So I wanted to feel beautiful on my 69th birthday. So Rebecca is going to help me get into my wedding dress. And we're going to go to Denny's in Prescott Valley, Arizona. And I'm going to get my Grand Slam breakfast free. And as my Uber driver, she will get uh, something exciting. And I made a bid. Well, Rebecca helped me make a bid for my wedding dress so I don't get my scrambled eggs on my dress. And this is in celebration of the Kellogg that's coming out of a. I was diagnosed with dissociative disorder, depression, all sorts of mental health issues. And I'm now in therapy, and I'm realizing that the last 50 years of my life, I was like an observer of my life. I got a college degree in sheet metal, and I don't know how to use the tools that I spent 14 weeks learning how to use. But anyway, this wedding dress is very important for me because I'm embracing who I am, not healthy, mentally healthy. Help me with this. Like this. Anyway, the Flying Flamingo Refuge is, I started that a couple of years ago to encourage people to shout out their problems, not grab a gun and shoot up a Walmart. And in my anger and trauma in 23 years in the Air Force and just family dynamics I couldn't change and everything, I was homicidal. I didn't want to. Uh, I didn't want to physically go through it, but I wanted to. I wanted to kill. I didn't want to kill people. I wanted to castrate men. To be quite honest, but now I found a reason for men. So anyway, um, I am I am coming of age, you might say. My mom used to say that 50 was fine. You freak out at 40. 50 is you realize you're a half a century. 60, you're borderline Social Security. And she said, as you get into the 70s and 80s, she said that, and this is true, and this is what I'm experiencing now coming out of my dissociative disorder, is that every decision you made in your life you tend to kick yourself or God, I made the wrong decision, or boy, this isn't the my soulmate, and this guy isn't my rock, and everything. But you make those decisions, and as you age, and I'm on the precipice of 70 right now. I'm 69 because 69 is fine. I graduated from high school in 69, and I was never a hippie in the 60s, but now that I'm in my 60s, I'm a hippie. um, but um, uh, I embrace who I am now, and the decisions that I made then brought me to where I am now, talking to you and smiling at Rebecca, um, and enjoying my house and my life and everything. And so uh, I live life with no regrets now that I understand what life is all about. And it's really monumental and evolutionary for me to evolve into who I always knew was inside of me. But now that the dissociative disorder is getting healed and faced, I feel beautiful. I put on the wedding dress, and I looked in the mirror and I cried. I watch Say Yes to the Dress, and these women are like, "Oh, I've been dreaming about my wedding dress since I was 5." Well, when I was 5 to 10 years old, I wanted to be Annie Oakley and ride my horse through the desert, which I did. I'd throw a bridle on him and just race him down the roads and through the Saguaro National Monument in Tucson and everything. But I didn't dream about wedding dresses, and I I joke that I had too much testosterone because I lost track of my femininity, and I wasn't parented. My mother gave me no discipline. I joined the Air Force on a bet, and I got the discipline, but then the dissociative disorder took over, and I had too much integrity. So that created a lot of anxiety and everything. But now when I put on this wedding dress, I feel beautiful. I looked in the mirror and I cried and I went, oh God. So on my 69th birthday, Rebecca and I are going to go pour me in my wedding dress. And then we're going to pile in her car because I have a flat tire in my car and go to Denny's for my Grand Slam breakfast. And I hope I can get a waffle so I can put lots of butter and lots of syrup on it. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Happy birthday to me. Okay.